This is also a good one. Love me some coffee, I'll tell you that. All right, don't worry, guys. Well, I'll play a couple of ranked games tonight as well. We're going to play a couple of ranked games tonight before we hop onto Warzone, because we're going to switch from Age of Empires over to Warzone as soon as the guys get on, because we're supposed to play a game tonight. Anyways, this is the build. This is the Valdemar build. Valdemar. Valdemar, yes. Thank you, Nosehair Thief. Valdemar. This is the Valdemar build that Nosehair Thief actually posted in our Discord. Thank you again, Nosehair Thief. And I love it. I love this build. So of course you just the build goes, you go 2 on gold. And by the way, this is like a variation. Like, I didn't follow the build to a T because there was a couple things that I did forget. But he did just do 2 on gold. You get your cistern out, you plunk it right at the corner because it gives you quite a bit of room to expand to other cisterns, and also gives you good influence. Plus, it puts your TC in influence as well, so you can put Presidium if you really need to. So I like that. I used to put my cistern like right here, which that doesn't really make sense because you're missing out on more influence. Right here, you're getting the most of your influence, plus you're getting your TC. And I also I kind of like the cistern spot too, because I'm getting wood, I'm getting gold, I'm getting not berries, but I'm getting all my wood and my gold and my sheep. So how you gonna hate on that? I do get my second TC a little bit later than Valdemar does. He's just freaking awesome at the game, obviously. But I think I get it down around 6 or 7 minutes. And then I think around that time, at the same time, I scout his stone. Or maybe I scout a stone a little bit earlier and realize that he's also going for... Yeah, I haven't scouted a stone yet. He's also going for a second TC build. So I thought that was kind of funny. I'm thinking maybe for the second TC build, excuse me, I do need to put some villagers on stone earlier. Excuse me again. Because Valdemar has his TC coming up after he ages up. So as soon as he ages up, he's got a second TC coming up. So I just need to, I need to move some things around. I need to get used to the builds, It'll happen. Got a little bit of scouting going, and I think this time I am going to scout on his side of the map. I'm able to plunk down my landmark at precisely 3 minutes. And they do not quite have their landmark down yet. I would like to see when they do get there. Oh, why am I not in caster mode? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, I do... What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I do want to see when they come up with their second... Oh, that's right. Okay, so with the Japan build, they get gold from stone, so they don't have to go gold at first. They can just go stone. That's right. So their civilization is like naturally formed into going into another TC into the second age because their TCs are so dang strong. Not to mention, he does go for a diamond manor. Yo, big man John Raiden. Thank you. Hope you had an awesome stream, man. I appreciate the heck out of you. Get a little Bill Nye the Science Guy going on. Heck yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Did you guys grow up with Bill Nye the Science Guy, by the way? Freaking loved that guy. Okay, so they plunked this down at 417. All right, okay. Now, is that kind of like, is that normalish for Japan? I haven't played Japan. And I don't play that against them very often. And before the patch, I lost against Japan all the time. So I didn't get this. I didn't even get to see Japan at, in Castle. But recently, after the patch, since the Byzies have gotten buffed or nerfed or whatever you want to call it, or I guess Japan got nerfed though. Also, Zushi got nerfed. But ever since that patch, I've been doing good against Japan. It's nice. It's nice. Because some civs you just go like, I don't know. I imagine if you play as any civ, it's frustrating to go against specific civs. But specifically as a Byzantine player, I find it harder to go against aggressive civs. Like, well, I don't know. I'm decent against Mongols, though. I'm decent against Mongols. Mongols are very hard to play, though. I do have to admit. Holy cow, okay. They're getting it up around 540-ish, okay. I have to say, I have been there. There's been plenty of times where I haven't gotten my age up until, like, oh my gosh, an embarrassing amount of time. But, you know, what can you do? We're all learning. This is a complicated game. It's a tough game to learn. It's especially with so many civs and how complex or not complex, how unique each civ is. You know. Look at these houses, though. I freaking love. Gosh, I love these buildings. I love Japanese buildings, man. They're wicked cool. They look like they're in their 90s. Oh, no. I love them. I love them. Japan is such a cool civ. I absolutely love it. Let's get a little ×2 speed going on so we can get a little bit into the action. There is no early game action. We do get our second TC up, and yep, here it is, right here. Finally. Okay, so I get my second TC up around 7:30. So it's a little bit late. He's also going his second TC. Is that because did he scout mine? No, he didn't. Oh, okay. So yeah, he's just planning on it. Which, I mean, that makes sense. Again, Japan, with their weird gold, their stone into gold, they get a second TC rather easily. But that just makes me even more happy that I matched him. And I was also hearing that Valdemar was saying that if your opponent goes 2 TC, it's better to go either to go castle or just throw down another TC. Which I don't know. Throwing down 3 TCs seems excessive, but I've never tried it. I've never tried it. We got a mercenary house and a barracks finally coming up. My military buildings are late, very late, and I think that's mainly because his are too. I think it's mainly because this game's been pretty passive. I got really lucky because I did just go onto the ladder to test out a build. Like, I didn't even expect to win today. I just wanted to test out a build. But yeah, ended up working out quite well. I do have to refine some things, like I said, but we'll get it. We'll get it. They immediately get 1, 2, 3. So not 1, not 2, but 3 barracks going. Holy moly. I think hardest civs to fight against are those that have men-at-arms early. I'm pretty sure as you get better at the game, it becomes less and less and less of an issue. But since I am still learning the game, I don't know how to respond properly. Oh, yes, right. I took out a scout. That's right. I took out a scout. I actually agree with you, Nosehair Thief. Like HRE, for instance, they get men-at-arms in feudal. English get men-at-arms in Dark Age, I believe. I take that with a grain of salt. I could be wrong about that. As the Byzies countering them, countering early men-at-arms. I think I just try to outmass them. Because I've been told that putting up a tower is a waste, because towers are 100 wood. 100 wood, yes, but if you were to get a military building out, it'd just be more. It's more value, I think, because a tower is easy. Towers are realistically they're easy to take down early on. Just throw up a ramp, you're good to go. That tower's gone. I like his little, look at this. I like his little line right here, though. That's hilarious. Look at this army he's got. Holy moly. Hardened samurai and a bannerman. Those samurai tough. Look at this battle. Those samurai are just eating my units. Look at this. Just eating. Thankfully, I was smart enough to retreat, and I should have taken out his bannerman. Oh, he was such low health. Eventually, I do wisen up, and I use my javelin throwers to take down his bannerman, but I really should have taken down his bannerman a little bit quicker than that. Here we go. Agent up to castle. Boom, baby. This is where the Byzantines are lethal. If you let the Byzantines get the castle, I think you've made a bad mistake. Because in castle, Byzies can be offensive or defensive. Offensively, Byzies now have Varangian guards. Not to mention upgraded castle units. Defensively, we have... Did I build any towers this game? I'd be proud of myself if I didn't. Wow! I didn't build a single tower this game. It's a shame Kenobi isn't here. He'd be so proud. He'd be so proud. Yeah, not a single tower. Okay. Not bad. But anyways, defensively, we have that mangonel upgrade for our keeps and our towers. And if you didn't know, stone wall towers. So if you build a stone wall and plunk one of these babies on it, yes, it is 300 stone. But they also have the mangonel upgrade. Oh, you guys can't see. These things right here. Stone wall towers. Oh crap, I'm still in the way. I think you guys know what I mean. Right there. Right there. Stonewall Tower. Absolutely crazy. They have the mangonel upgrade, and I've always absolutely loved it. A forge over here? Okay, holy cow. Bunch of stone and a... I'm kind of surprised they didn't go another TC. They could afford it. Just a TC right in the middle here. Hunting coming up. They also have a big old army of hardened samurais. And my army does not stand a chance. I have my Varangian guards to kind of tank some of the damage. But, yeah. What's heavy armor? Slow movement speed. Countered by knights, lancers, and crossbowmen. Not javelin throwers. Increases what? Anti-range when it comes with the ranged armor. God, that's good to know. Okay, so javelin throwers are absolutely worthless against samurai. Good to know. Good to know. I legit, and I do eventually go crossbowmen, thankfully, goodness me. But that is good to know. I also go some cataphract as well, because I believe these are countered by knights, lancers, and crossbows. So, yeah. Knights, lancers, crossbows. If you see a huge army of hardened samurai, all you need to do, a crap ton of knights and or lancers and or crossbows. Right now, him and I are building up our armies so we can clash. We've got our big old wall right here defending. We've got our farms back here. We've got our farms right here. We've got trade going. The trade's not that much. It's only 39 and 8. They do not have any trade going at all, which ends up biting them right in the bum. And I think that's another reason why they run out of gold. They do have a gold back here and a gold right here and honestly, they could have gotten that one as well. Probably even that one. But yeah, here comes this battle right here. Look at these javelin throwers doing nothing. These javelin throwers are doing nothing. I come over here to try to distract them. I also have some cataphracts. I just move these guys around the mini-map around over here to try to find any villagers to kill. I do end up leaving them idle over here for just a second before I trample. This is a good trample. Check this out. Check this out. What? Wait for it. Trample. Boom! Look at that trample. Oh, man. Those villagers go down to the ground. That trample was nice, man. Using trample with cataphracts is so much fun. If you can get a group of cataphracts, just a bunch of cataphracts, it's so much fun. They don't die. They just don't die. And they do so much damage. Like, could you imagine an army of cataphracts? Say 25 cataphracts versus this, and I was able to get a nice stampede in. A nice, what is it called, stampede? Trample, sorry. Trample in. Oh man, that'd be juicy. This is hilarious. When he comes in with this, I don't scout this, by the way. I do not scout this. I don't see this. I don't know what's going on. I'm just happily building my army. I'm doing my thing. I'm capturing sacred sites. I'm captured this one, and I'm like, oh crap, dude, where's the next one? Because I don't see this. I never scout this. Are you serious? That's why I didn't see it? Oh. Oh, man. The whole game, I was like, dude, where's the other sacred site? I cannot see it. I couldn't see it because I didn't discover this little teeny part. Oh, man. That is so funny. Oh, what a noob. Holy cow. All right. So we're going in with the army. We got both of our bombards coming in right now. He's coming in with his rams. Big time. And then a huge clash happens right here. He definitely beelines it for my bombards, and I don't even blame him for it. I have to retreat with them, of course, and damn, look at this. He just outnumbers me big time. Thankfully, I had these guys to defend at least one of my bombards. Oh, wait, does this one go down too? It does. It does. Oh, man, that's tough. That's tough. And then he tries to go for my villages as well. After this push, after he goes for this push, I think that he... Like, I'm thinking, like, maybe he's going to win this. Because I thought he had something behind this. I didn't realize this was his last, like, ditch attempt to win the game. And had I known that... Well... I was going to say I would have attacked immediately, but it looks like I did attack immediately. Here we go. The final battle. The final moments of this match. The sick match against the Japanese player. Once again, freaking... I love going against Japan. Because they are a challenge for me. Same with Ottomans. Same with Order of the Dragon. I struggle against Order of the Dragon. Look at all this production he's got, though. This is an insane amount of production. Like, that is crazy. Like, if you don't have the resources for that kind of production, why have it? And it doesn't look like he does. I mean, he's got a lot of gold, I guess. Like, he could have bought food. But anyways, I get rid of that production. He immediately puts it back here, which is good for me because that means he's wasting wood on that and not on, you know, repairing buildings, you know, other things like that. His food's a little bit low as well, and also not going that well because he's... Where is his food? Oh, he's not hunting or anything. He could have microed these to the boar, but I get why he didn't. I eventually do plonk down a keep right here, and then as soon as I get this, as soon as my bombard comes on, I should say, here it comes, I plonk down a second, and take down this. I plonk down a second keep right here, and then that's when he finally taps out. How cool are these town centers, though? Japan has such cool buildings. Insanely cool buildings. I can't even. There we go. Bombards. There they are. And did I go imp? Yeah, I did go imp. And what did I... Oh, that's right. I go this one. I don't go the one that gives me free siege for olive oil. My little tiny army right here ends up doing the trick because obviously he doesn't have anything to counter at the moment either because there's no production going on. But GG's, and that was a good game.